Okay, so do I give you... Well, you already have the ribbon. The most effective helm. A moody cover. Ultima did over 300 damage. Leon did like 1500 damage and he sucks. Blast. So do you think Blaster was like a terrible mistranslation of whatever that attack was supposed to be and then they just kept it for the later games? Or do you think they really wanted it to be called Blaster? Because to me that's kind of a dumb name for a auto kill attack. No, I was actually asking. Like, what do you think? Unless you actually have an answer. I mean, maybe, like, what was the original name? Maybe we can definitely know for sure it was a mistranslation. I can't believe I'm actually going to go through all 4 of these doors and see what's behind them. It's already long enough of a dungeon. Yeah, but this would have been the first use of it, right? I know that other games copied it. That was what I was saying. Other games copied it, but did they copy a mistranslation? Was it always supposed to be Blaster? Or was it something else and then they changed it to Blaster? I don't care about the animation. Animation's obviously going to be more refined. I'm saying the name, because the name sounds weird, like Blaster, as like the ultimate attack that auto-kills you. But even in the later games, they still use that name. So it'd be funny if like the original one was just a mistranslation, and then from then on it was just called Blaster. Well, you do get blasted. So anyway, I started blastering. What's behind door number 1? Bluster. That'd be great. That sounds like when Blaster goes off incorrectly. Bluster. It's like Excalibur. That is true. I didn't think of it that way. Even though this is Final Fantasy II, this version of Final Fantasy II didn't come out until after Final Fantasy IV. So it could have started in Final Fantasy IV, and then when they did the retranslation for this, they included it. I didn't think of it that way. That's a good point. Blast. Blast! What do we got? What the what? Zombie Morgan? That's amazing. It's honestly pretty funny. We got like Tiamat and Fallen Angels of Doom and then Zombie Morgan. I wonder if the Holy Lance does like 1,000,000 damage to him actually. Probably not. Oh, it does! Leon in the clutch actually did a thing. Morgan terminated. Yeah, Final Fantasy II started a lot of things. Pretty interesting. I don't have an exhaustive list. I'd like to go back and actually like make a list, but off the top of my head, I believe Ultima, Chocobos, Cid, maybe even Flare. You know, character names. Although I don't actually know. Did the original Final Fantasy II have the character names, or was it still random names? A lot of the monsters. Bahamut, I think. Or no, Bahamut's in the first one. Duh. What else? Lots of things. Malboros, I think. Yeah. The names were in the manual? That's interesting. Ah, yeah, Nuke was in Final Fantasy I, which you could pretty much say is Flare. It's just a different name. Oh! Secret tunnel to nothing! Yes! Excellent. I'm so glad I found a secret that goes to the same dead end. Yeah, Final Fantasy I feels more like Dungeons & Dragons, the video game, and then Final Fantasy II is when it started to get its own, like, identity, you know? So I feel like 2 has a lot to be proud of. It also has a lot to be not proud of. Oh, dude. I love Sonic. Yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, Final Fantasy I was that meme of the guy taking the thing and being like, "You made this? I made this." With Dungeons & Dragons. They took, like, everything that was Dungeons & Dragons and just changed the names around. And then they were like, "I made this." But it worked. And, you know, you can't be too mad at them, because after that, they formed their own identity. That was just their start. That was their get us out of bankruptcy attempt. There's a book called Memory of Heroes that actually gives the Final Fantasy I characters canon names. Fighter Zest, Thief Sauber, Black Mage Daewoo, and White Mage Glow. Yeah, can we forget that book exists? Thanks. Appreciate it. Can we make that not canon? What kind of names are those? Zest? Zest is the name of the... Yes, hello, my name is Zest, but my friends call me Zesty. And I love Sonic. I'm your hero, Zest. The Red Mage's name is not Puffy. I don't believe it. That's a myth. Puffy? Just name them all Bill. Hey, I'm Bill. This is Bill. Over there's Bill. We're here to save the world. Fritz. This is my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl. I feel like those names sound like names that you came up with after like the 19th version of a game. You know what I mean? Like when Goosebumps got to like its 500th issue and they couldn't think of any other names for the kids. They had to come up with like ridiculous names. Not like the first Final Fantasy. Like the first game, you could come up, you could say anything. It could be any name. You come up with Puffy and Flo. Gus is fine, he's taking a nap. Furion is big tank now. Can this thing die? Ever? Cool Hario, that's a great name. Can I borrow that? That's gonna be my next son's name. Cool Hario. Yo, oops! Thank you so much for the 19 months. We'll play that alert in a little bit, my man. Thank you so much. I should have just cast that on everyone. It would have been the same amount. Gus, you have so much health. It costs all my MP to heal you. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm hoping... Oh, God. I haven't even seen this fight. Like, what? Where did this come from? I've been in here for 6 hours. I haven't seen this fight once. Oh my god, that Holy Lance. Big damage. So here's the idea. I'm hoping that the rightmost door is the correct door. And I'm hoping that we can go through this door, make sure that we got everything, and then warp out, and then we'll know exactly where to go. And we'll have everything else done. We'll have all the side bosses done. We'll have Tiamat dead, we'll have the zombie dead, we'll have the angel dead. Then I can save, and then we just do one push for the finale. One final push. But I gotta make sure I have everything on this floor first. And that this isn't the actual right floor. Or right door. So that's the plan. I should have osmosed. I feel like getting your wedding ring resized sounds like a stupid NPC side quest in some Final Fantasy game. Probably Lightning Returns. Honestly, I miss Lightning Returns side quests. They were so good. Remember that one quest where that girl was like, oh my god, where's my dog? And then you walked over to another lady and she was like, oh my god, I found a dog. And then you gave the dog to the lady and she was like, oh my god, my dog. And then she gave you like a sword or something. That was sweet. And then there was that quest where that girl lost her doll. And then you walked in the next room and grabbed the doll, and then you gave her the doll, and she was like, oh my god, my doll. It's so good, dude. Freaking love those side quests. Really makes it, really feels so epic. Makes the game feel so epic. How dare you? How dare you? Even the enemies' debuffs blow now. Like, even their debuffs don't work. Oh, this is the correct path. So I think I'll go back. Because I'd like to see what the other side has. There's like a cool boss there. Cool side boss. We made it this far, I might as well do it all. What do we got to lose but everything? Am I right? Oh man, Chinese sounds really good. I just had some leftovers because I'm going out to dinner later. We fought Tiamat, we fought the angel that I keep forgetting the name of, we fought the zombie, Borgin. Zombie Borgin. Bleep a bleep. I see the final chest. What's with the 11 hit and 10 hit stuff? That's for a sense of accomplishment. Can I I just like phase through this wall and not have to go all the way around? Can I just run? I made a mistake. I told myself no more running in that. That's what I get. Now I'm gonna die a horrible death because this is gonna hit everyone. I'm not gonna hit Leon. Just... Okay, I was gonna say, just blast Leon so he doesn't hurt us. It's weird that Blaster paralyzes, but then other times I'm pretty sure I've seen it auto-kill. Unless I was just misinformed. So I just realized, I think the reason that it says miss on Maria and doesn't say miss on Furion and Gus is because their ribbons are protecting them. Which is big win. See you, Chimp. Going to the cinema. I just wanted to be alone for a while, or what's going on? Just wanted to contemplate life alone in a big dark room. Really? That's crazy. I don't know of a single movie theater that's open in anywhere. I was actually thinking about it the other day. It's weird, I was thinking exactly this, because I passed a movie theater. And I was like, I kind of wonder why they're still closed when, like, restaurants and stuff are open. But then I thought, well, it'd be hard to, like, specifically sell just enough tickets to, like, space accordingly. Whereas in, like, restaurants, you can just move the tables, or just do the outside tables, or whatever. But, like, I'd have to imagine that it's possible to do it. I think that most of the theaters around here just don't think it's worth it. Like, selling less tickets isn't worth running the theater, you know what I mean? Like, it probably costs them more to run the movies and, like, get everyone to do their jobs and clean and all that than sell, like, half the tickets required. Or half the tickets that they normally do. It's probably more worth it just to not open. Depends on the running cost, I guess. And I've heard that movie theaters have pretty high running costs, because, like, you have to have all the people, all the staff, but then you also have to pay to run the movies. So, they actually have, like, high running costs. And if you're paying to show a movie and you can only sell half the tickets you normally do, that probably isn't worth it. So that makes sense. Alright, the final special thingy here. Genji armor. Who's it gonna be? Bahamut? I was not expecting this. Nope. Was not on my list. I tell you what, man. The sprites in this game are so cool. I've loved, like, every boss sprite. This is another really good one. I killed one of those in my kitchen the other day. Use the pot spell. Smash with pan. I love that it's Beelzebub and not Beelzebug. Beelzebub. Actually, it's not even Beelzebub, it's Beelzebub. The L is before the Z. Beelzebub. That's incredible. I love this guy. He's my new friend. Oh, Beelzebub. Is that actually how it's normally spelled? That's cool. See, I would have thought it was, if you would have like asked me without me seeing it, I would have thought it was Beelzebub. Okay, that looks dangerous. No. Or Beelzebub. Yeah, I think I've seen Beelzebub before, because Baal is like a word that's used in like names pertaining to hell a lot. I'm getting rid of one of these needles. Probably gonna regret it. Okay, do I give Gus the Genji armor? Yeah, I'm doing it. And he gets the dragon mail. Alright. So that's everything. We're gonna warp out. Because now we have everything. We just gotta run to the teleporter. Yep, you got Craiged. That's exactly what we mean when we say get Craiged. The game just throws you did the wrong thing and now you're dead at you, and then you're like, yeah, I'm done with this. There's nothing quite like eating a meal and then feeling an hour later, and then an hour later feeling like death itself. So I see you went to KFC. My favorite I feel like death establishment. Forgot to save again. Not once I beat the game, but once we're done with the playthrough, you can tell me whatever you want, yeah? We usually have a moment at the end of the Let's Play where I let chat tell me everything they've wanted to tell me throughout the whole playthrough. Death, you're stupid. I don't like you. Thanks for waiting till the end to tell me that. I love Sonic. Hey. I'm not even afraid of you anymore. Have you seen the crap I've been dealing with the last 4 hours? 6 hours? I just fought Beelzebub. I don't care about no white dragon. I just fought Beetlejuice. Dragons don't scare me. And Gus almost has 4,000 HP. For some reason, it seems like more often than not, my first fight down here is a white dragon. And now my second fight was a white dragon. Do you notice that? Like almost every time we walked in, we got a white dragon our first fight. It's kind of weird. How's it going, Sin Dragon? I have not. Green Eyes White Dragon. I mentioned a fun fact I found out when using a Game Shark on this game with the Blood Sword. As long as it doesn't spoil anything, sure. If not, then you'll have a chance to once we finish the game. Yeah, I like this remaster quite a bit. I think it looks good. It feels retro, but still looks good. In comparison to what very little I've seen of Final Fantasy III, I feel like this game did it right. I've seen like 2 seconds of Final Fantasy III and already I was kind of like, yikes. If you use a blood sword on a boss with max sword, it'll kill your party member but show it healed you because it overflows with giant damage. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if there's a example of that in another Final Fantasy. I'm trying to think, like... That's almost kind of how it works in 7, but not really. Doesn't surprise me at all, given how this game works. Let's just stand in this waterfall and heal real fast. The Final Fantasy VII code is actually Final Fantasy II in disguise. They just covered it with a bunch of duct tape. They're like, what if we use this code again? But we add Cloud. Actually, I'm just gonna do the old flea maneuver down here. There's a lot of goofy overflow stuff you can do in 7. You can overflow the amount of integers the game can keep track of and softlock the game in a couple different fights. If you use Ultima with MP Absorb, HP Absorb, and Quadra Magic on either Diamond or Emerald Weapon or Bizarro, it softlocks the game. It's not just a possibility, it does it every time. Because the game can't hold that many numbers. And then of course there's the overflow glitch, which lets you one-shot anything. Because you do so much damage the game can't hold that positive of an integer, so it goes negative. What's my favorite part of this game? The Pandemonium theme, I think. Also, the whole part with Joseph was good, I thought. It was pretty simple, but it was just kind of simple RPG fun. You know? It was like a little quest that had a beginning, middle, and end and wasn't drawn out or terrible. It was just like, here's this dungeon, here's this boss. Sad cutscene. Like, I don't know, it was good. The whole ending of this game has felt very drawn out. Like, the last 4 dungeons felt like the final dungeon. And then they're like, but then there's this other castle! But then there's this other guy. But then the Emperor came back to life. But then your friend was the Emperor all along. It just like keeps going and going. So I haven't really liked the ending. This ending dungeon is amazing, but also like kind of frustrating, but I really like how epic this final dungeon is, like it doesn't screw around, which is cool. I think that this dungeon would be a bit less frustrating if the last like 3 dungeons weren't also really long and kind of felt like a finale. Especially the one before this, because the one before this was super long with no boss. So like that one was lame. Having to do that and then having to do this is like, it's starting to feel really drawn out. If it was just this, it would have been like really cool, epic finale. Yeah, Layla's the pirate girl. She was cool. I liked her. I don't like this fight. I wonder if the Holy Lance does more damage to the Death Riders, too. They don't seem like they're undead or anything. I think their name is just Death Rider. Yeah. Gordon was okay, I guess. I actually liked the dragon part, too. With the mom and the son, and then you had to take the egg down. That dungeon was kind of annoying because there were 3 different ways to go, and the 2 ways were like super long, and then the other one was super short, and it was the right way. Excellent. But, that part was still cool. These Death Riders, dude. Any fight with 4 Death Riders can easily end my career. if I get unlucky. Final Fantasy 3 is just a dungeon in Final Fantasy 2. You start up Final Fantasy 3 and they're like, and then there was another! There's another Emperor! We fooled you all along. This is kind of bad because I can't do enough damage to kill these things with Furion. If I can kill this one, I can heal Furion and be safe. But I need to kill one, like now, before he kills Furion. Yeah, I can't wait till I open a chest and jump in and it's another dungeon. The box dungeon. It's Minecraft. As much as I hate the idea of the Final Fantasies being connected, because like I always thought the coolest thing about Final Fantasy was that it wasn't connected, but it would be kind of cool or interesting or funny if you found out that some Final Fantasy was like a dream from another Final Fantasy or something. Existed somehow, some way together. I wouldn't personally like that, like I said, but I'm sure some people would find that cool. No! This isn't good. I don't know if I can hurt him enough to kill him. He's just gonna heal it. I think I gotta take a risk and revive Gus. Because this ain't gonna work. Actually, I could do this. I didn't even think about this! This big brain move. Oh my god, I never thought of that. He can't kill them all. I feel like a doofus for never thinking of that. I mean, granted, you really wouldn't, because you can't do that in like any other Final Fantasy, but... Well, you can, but... Wouldn't work. Wouldn't work very well. Alright. We did hit the goal. We're gonna be doing some Super Mario World Doom mod. We'll probably do it on Monday. We won't have time to do it today. See you, Magi. Thanks again for all the support. I appreciate it, my man. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. Cure 11 is so good. Aha, two of you I can deal with. Never mind, I was kidding, I can't. I can't deal. He heard me. Yeah, you know, I feel like... See, okay, here's my thing, okay? You've probably heard this before, but here's my thing about Final Fantasy. When I got into Final Fantasy originally, the big thing that stuck out to me that I thought was cool about Final Fantasy was that all the games were separate stories. That's what I thought was, like, the coolest thing about the series. You could jump into any Final Fantasy without any prior knowledge and enjoy it. And each one was so unique, and everyone has their different favorites, and everyone has their different opinions of all the games because there's different entities, right? And that's what I love about the series, and that's what I hope they continue doing, and that's why I usually hate all of the sequels, even if they're good games. I don't think Final Fantasy should have sequels. I think the whole point is that it's a separate thing, and everyone can appreciate each one individually, right? Now, having said that, I think one way that they could link them that wouldn't frustrate me is if one of the Final Fantasies was a story from the other Final Fantasies, but didn't actually affect the universe. Like, let's say in Final Fantasy X, there's some random character that's like, I heard this story passed down from generation to generation about this mystical warrior that saved the planet from an evil, and he passed down this sword, and then he gives you the sword, and then that's it. You don't hear anything else about it. And then Final Fantasy 17 is that guy, and that sword is in it. Like, that would be cool. That would be a cool, like, little shout-out that wouldn't necessarily be like, you know, oh, they're connected and the characters are the same and his grandfather is in the game or something, you know what I mean? Like, there'd be a link, but it wouldn't ruin either story. I think that would be cool. Instead of being like, Shinra's great-great-great-great-grandson is Yuna's friend. You're like, no. Pass. Because, like, that doesn't even add anything to the story or add anything to any character. It's just stupid. It's just linking for the sake of linking, and that's dumb. I mean, I guess kind of what I said also kind of is, but I don't know. That one just makes more sense to me, I guess. Hey, The Silence, how's it going? Welcome to the show. It's good to have you here, my man. I should have attacked the Death Rider, I should have attacked the Death Rider, I should have attacked the Death Rider, I should have attacked the Death Rider. I made a horrible mistake. Please don't kill me. He killed me. I'm just a boy. I haven't used that one in a while. What's up, Hyrule? Just finished your C++ midterm, so fingers crossed. I hope you get a C+. No, wait. That's bad. I need to put Maria in the back row again. I forgot. We had that fight where everyone died but her. Yeah, I kind of hear what you're saying, Siri. It kind of is the same. I guess it depends on how, like, on the nose it is. Like, for example, the Shinra thing is way too on the nose for me. Like, it's a character that actually matters to the plot, and he literally says, like, you know, my great-great-grandfather, like, that to me was just dumb, and I don't like it, and I continue to not like it. But having, like, a random NPC say something about a mystical quest, but just kind of leave it at that, and then give you, like, a weapon that is in the other game, but they don't actually connect. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them to connect in a way that's actually meaningful, but more of just a reference. Because, like, the whole Shinra thing makes you think, like, oh, well then, like, the world could be the same, and it could be, like, years before, years after, there could be time travel, like, there's all these different things you could come up with. It has to be separated enough to where you can't come up with all these crazy fan theories that are ridiculous. But I mean, I understand. Some people like those fan theories, I get it. I just don't personally because I like the games to be separate. a second attack. Holy... Maria! Maria does more damage than everyone else. Maria is super strong. Oh my god! I told you, dude, the maces. Okay. You had to do that just to thwart me. It was pretty dumb. No, I hear what you're saying, though. It is kind of the same. I don't know if there is a way to do it that makes sense to me. I prefer them to just not do anything at all. Also, this fight is kind of scary. I need something to give Maria MP, and I can't get into a fight that gives her MP. Oh! 16 hits, holy cow. Please die. Please die. Stop it. So much health. I'm gonna have to use an elixir. It's not worth the risk. If I get a Death Rider fight next, I'm dead. Again. Do we have Ultima 10 yet? We gotta be close. Maybe. Somehow Ultima 9 sounds more dangerous than Ultima 10. It's got a better ring to it. Kinda close. Still got a while. Ultima X. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh no. This ain't it. This ain't what we want. No! Ow. I still don't know why Death Riders do so much damage to Gus. I don't get it. I gave him all the best armor. And he just gets completely obliterated by these Death Riders. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Attack Furion, please. Oh my god, 1,000. Thank you. I should have just did that. Yes, I have like 19 barrier spells. They all blow. I got like barrier, shell, shield, phase, wall. There was another one that I got rid of. Excellent. Just die. Yeah, blink. Just don't kill Gus for one turn. Thank you. We're getting through these Death Rider fights now, even if it's just barely. Life revives the whole party if you cast it on the whole party. And it costs the same... MP. I'm guessing it heals you less. But, like, who cares? Ooh, I got another ribbon. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to do. Look at Gus's defense! Leon, 85. Furion, 105. Maria, 73. Gus, 130. He also has 30 more endurance than anyone else. Still gets obliterated by any Death Rider attack. I don't know, dude. I don't know what to do. Maybe they do magic damage? Yeah, maybe. But it's, I mean, I don't have any armor that's, like, has better magic damage. I just have the Genji stuff that says it's the best, and that's it. So I don't really have too much I can do about that. Sevens! Lucky sevens! Ow. Yeah, Maria takes far less damage. They wouldn't be as bad if they didn't also heal. Because, like, once Gus is dead, I can't out-damage them. I can't out-damage their heal at that point. Also, I ran out of MP again, big rip. They were programmed specifically to kill Gus. You have one job, kill Gus. The Gus Riders. Oh my god, they gave me an elixir. How about that? That's perfect. I'm about to use one.